What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I am here with my last minute ban list predictions. What's getting banned on the upcoming ban list? Time to upset some people, because I know that sometimes people get very upset no matter what gets banned. Is anything getting banned? That's a good thing. Is anything getting unbanned? Well, those are good things to ponder on, so we'll just be doing that in this video. But before we begin the video, if you wish to play free online, we hold locals every single Friday at 8 PM CET on our Discord. Free entry, proxy legal, open to all regions, and if the ban list is revealed tomorrow, it will be implemented before the tournament. And of course, a huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons. These are our $2 and up patrons that buy us coffee. They keep this crazy content grind going. And guys, thanks out for your support. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to a patron is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video! As with all of our videos, let's start with the breakdown. So the newest Masters ban list is coming soon. We'll go over what's going to get hit, what I expect to get hit. Is there anything that's going to be coming off the ban list? And just some of our predictions and speculations. And then we'll just wrap it up with the summary. Let's go. Let's start with banned cards. The first thing that's going to get banned is Absolute Annihilation. Like, I can't see a world in which this thing doesn't get banned. Now, the reason for this card being banned is due to the OTK U7 combo, which this card is basically a backbone of, because it prevents your opponent from using Sparking Negates, and then you just tap all of your opponent's energy with the Porunga SCR, and then you just kill them with a boss monster. Just attack like 5 times into them and kill them. So Absolute Annihilation has been troublesome since its inception. Like, this card has always been an issue somewhere, you know. It's never been so much of an issue that you would be up in arms like this has to be stopped, but it always caused issues, and it was often mentioned on ban lists. However, this is the first time that we are actually seeing a combo which can't be stopped because of Absolute Annihilation. I don't think that U7 is gonna get touched at all. I know that some people for some reason believe that it's gonna get touched. It's probably not gonna be. Like, the later end the deck is completely fine. It's just this one thing. So yeah, I think that hitting it weakens the U7 deck, but it doesn't flat out kill the archetype, and that's the best solution. Now this is gonna be a weird one. You will see on the next slide. However, one of these is going away. It's gonna be either Dormant or Uneasing. The problem is green has too many floodgates. Green, depending on the deck, which is like mostly Gohan, or something like Goku for example, but let's take a look at Gohan. That deck runs up to 12 negates. You run 4 Dormants, 4 Uneasings, 4 King Colds. Like, Gohan can do that, Roshi can do that, Go Bros, the shitty deck, and Trunks Mai, the better version, can do that as well. Everything that plays a field card can basically run this. If you take away field card decks, then every deck runs 8 floodgates, and both of these can shut down turns entirely. Dormant shuts down turns completely. Uneasing, not as good. However, though Uneasing is the bigger offender here, I think Dormant is gonna be the one that's gonna get banned. And that's mostly because Bandai. It's just gonna be because Bandai. So, the problem with Dormant is that now every deck has access to a Z Unison. And that frees up 4 slots in your deck. So previously, if you wish to run Dormant and play it for free, you would need to spend 4 slots for 4 Dormants, and 4 deck slots for 4 Unisons. However, now instead of running Unisons, you run Z Unisons, and that frees up 4 slots in your deck for something else. So we went from having to invest 8 to having to invest 4, and every single green deck can now do this. So that's kind of the logic that I'm seeing. Dormant has been around since set 10. It shouldn't get banned. It absolutely shouldn't get banned. But it's Bandai. So I believe Dormant is gonna get banned. Also, King Gold might just randomly get hit. Like the Floodgate just might randomly get hit. Let's talk about cards which will get limited, and I'm saying uneasing here. Okay, so I told you that the previous slide was a bit weird. So, is this card getting banned and limited? No. Here's what's going on. Dormant can only be banned. Dormant can, if they're touching Dormant, it's getting banned. Uneasing, however, can be limited to 1. So I don't see a world in which Dormant is limited to 1, but Uneasing can be. So if Uneasing isn't banned, it will get limited to 1. The card is more likely to stay to help out Green Saiyans, but is limited to 1. But like if Dormant gets touched, like if Dormant gets banned, then every green deck is fucked. So we will see. Either way, I don't believe that Uneasing is gonna survive. Uneasing was already touched before. So in a world where Dormant existed, and it still exists, right? So Bandai, when they're considering which card to get rid of, are obviously looking more at Uneasing than they're looking at Dormant. So I don't think this card will be banned, specifically because of Gohan, because that's his archetype card, right? However, we're getting another Gohan next set. So you never know. Anyway, I think it will just get limited to 1. If not banned, it's just gonna get limited to 1, and even that is gonna be okay. Like, even that's gonna be okay, because it takes from 8 floodgates, 8 to 12 floodgates, to like 5. And then like you add King Golds to like 9. So yeah, that's a possibility. Then comes the joke. Beyond All Limits. This is my wild card prediction, because Beyond All Limits can't get limited. He's beyond all limits. So he can't get limited. But, you know, in some world where it can, where it's called SS4 Sangoku Beyond Some Limits, it might end up on the ban list, right? This is by far the least likely card on the list to get hit. Knowing Bandai. Like, it absolutely should, it should get just fucking banned, not limited. Just banned immediately, purged from existence. But knowing Bandai, it's more likely that this card is just gonna get limited, or they're gonna rotate to cost like 1. However, it should get hit, because this card is stupid. Like, this card is really, really stupid. But I don't think it will. So it's a wild card prediction. This card has enabled so much. It gets your cards from the warp back. It lets you play some things more often. It's just a big 30k, which then you can use for Union Fusion, you can use for Union Potara, you can use for so many things. Just like get rid of this thing already, and then we're gonna have a much healthier game environment. There's gonna be only one errata that I'm pretty sure we all know of, and this is just gonna be like some minor changes to make Noova work. I think I took the correct Dragon Balls. Honestly, I didn't really look at Noova, but I think it was these two. Basically, the leader just kind of doesn't work as planned at the moment due to naming. So it's just gonna adjust the text by a bit to make him actually work. The leader is... this won't change anything. The leader is just awful. Like, he just won't see play. In no world will Noova see more... not more play. We'll just see play when you have Oceanus, who does everything but better. Does exactly the same, but better. Maybe we'll see some extra wording erratas if I've missed something. It's possible that I might have missed something from this set that needs like a character name adjustment, or just add like a column or something. But no erratas to anything else. So there's not gonna be any uniques, any limit ones, anything like that. It's just gonna be erratas made to make cards work. So like Noova, for example. Now let's talk about unbans. What's getting unbanned? Absolutely nothing. That's what's getting unbanned. Nothing. is getting unbanned. I am sorry, King Piccolo fans, nothing is coming off. Piccolo Jr. won't be unlimited, the Unison, because it's all about Z Unisons now, so it doesn't make any sense to unlimit a random Unison when you want players to play Z Unisons. Besides, Gogeta is extremely superior to Piccolo Jr. Unison, so it's gonna be one deck that would run it, and that's it. If BT12 King Piccolo stuff comes off the ban list, then BT12 later will see play, not the new one. No way that the drum gets unlimited, and let's say Piano gets unbanned, and Piccolo Jr. gets unlimited, and the new KP sees play. That's not gonna happen. If that happens, the old one will see play. Even if Piano stays banned, the old one is gonna be the one that sees more play. Because drum and Unison alone are not enough to help this new KP. Now I'm just gonna talk about why nothing is gonna get unbanned. Just to very, very briefly address this. So, when it comes to things going off of ban list, right, you need to think of them in a very specific way. There are legit arguments for KP stuff to get unbanned. Hell, I'm the person who placed them in my what to unban list is the thing that absolutely should come off the ban list. A Bardock Progenitor should come off the ban list. And then the other ones can stay banned. But there are always some arguments for things getting unbanned. However, you need to understand one very, very important thing here. Unbanning things doesn't make money. That's it. That's the bottom line. It doesn't make money. If Drum, Piano, Bardock the Progenitor, Gamma Leader, SS4 or Sin or Legendary Flute, Shugesh, whatever, if they get unbanned, that's not gonna earn any money for the company. There's nowhere to sell them. Where are you gonna sell these things? We know that they're not in the anniversary box. So this is just the thing. 7th set will sell even if things remain banned, because it is 7th anniversary set. So nothing gets unbanned because there's no money to be made from it. And if it gets unbanned, the old KP just is more play. So yeah, I'm sorry, but that's kinda the financial way you have to think of when it comes to removing things from the ban list. I would love to be wrong on this. I would love to see a ban list with a whole bunch of shit being removed from it. I would be the happiest person, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Before we end the video, let's quickly jump into the summary. So there you go. That's our prediction. Those are just a couple of cards that I think are gonna get hit. I know there's not a lot here, but I've been trying to see what's the best way to go about it. What's the most likely thing to get hit. There are things that I would love to see, like a limit 1 to SS4 Vegito Boss Monster, or unique to it. That would be, not limit 1 is it limited to 1, but limit 1 to Union Potara ability. All of those would be amazing. But then it's Bandai. So that's likely not happening. So this is probably the best that we are getting. Is gonna be this. This will still slightly shake up the meta, but honestly, I'm beyond happy with this game. I'm beyond happy with how Masters is doing, because it's super healthy, it's super diverse, and the shakeup isn't really necessary. I don't think the shakeup is necessary here. They might as well not touch anything on the ban list. It's also very, very possible. I honestly don't expect anything else to see any hits. There is an argument for Bunny Girl Bulma. I don't think that's gonna happen. Knowing Bandai, they're just gonna let it play out and see, is it gonna be too oppressive before hitting it. So Bunny Girl is probably not getting hit. Like I've said, SS4 Vegito Boss Monster should have unique or something. I don't think that's gonna happen either. But there are candidates. However, I think these are the most likely ones. Anyway, if I'm correct, and we see Banlist tomorrow, we'll see very soon. If I'm not correct, then we'll just see it next Friday. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below. What are your Banlist predictions? Do you think I'm wrong? Probably. Do you think I'm right? Yeah, we'll see. What do you want to see banned? What do you think is gonna get banned? So this would be a cool exercise. Don't let me know what do you want to get banned. Let me know what do you think. Knowing Bandai, what do you think is gonna get banned? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And guys, while you're here, share the video, hit those like and subscribe buttons, help us get to 6k subs when I'm gonna give away a booster box. And don't forget, we have locals tomorrow. Everything BT25 is legal. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be streamed on Twitch. Anyway, this has been Damien from the Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.